tag team championships. So much gold in the bloodline, it's hard to keep track these days.
It really is. Oh, the power of Carl Anderson. When you talk about tag team action and chemistry and being on the same wavelength, you can't really look beyond the Alpha Academy and the Good Brothers.
Oh, you're absolutely right. The Good Brothers have traveled the globe and dominated each and every place they've competed. Gable and Otis haven't been a tag team for quite as long, but their chemistry is almost equal.
Oh. Anderson and Gallows combining to devastating effect. And there's those uppercuts we see from Gallows.
Big, heavy body blows from Big LG.
Is this the window for Anderson? Gable taking control.
Agility by Gable. Up and over.
Chad Gable, shoulders are down. Now working the ankle.
Ankle lock. Cinched in. Anderson wisely escaped as quick as possible, and here comes the big man.
Big LG and that big body flattening Gable, taking out Otis. Oh.
Big boot.
All power and energy from Luke Gallows, swinging a miss this time.
Tag was made, I'm not sure if Gallows is aware. Otis now the legal competitor for the Academy. Oh my!
Wow!
That was some next level power by the #1 guy.
Devastating left from Otis and a big body tag made again. Once more behind the back of Gallows. We talked about the chemistry of tag team action.
That was unique.
Wow. Got Gable now to put away the OC. Carl Anderson at the nick of last second here.
Nobody home. Otis connects with the ring post. Anderson sent to the outside. Gallows and Gable, your two legal competitors at the moment. Gallows is down and could be on the verge of being out of this one.
Luke Gallows looking lifeless here. The moonsault from Chad Gable. Gallows up on his feet though, connects with Gable.
Tag is made, Anderson now legal. Here it is.
You know what's coming.
Magic Killer.
And that usually puts away the opponent, which it does.
Here are your winners, the OC.
No easy task.
Break the rules, break the law.